back. Sorry, I'm yelling right in your face. This is the Miamisburg High School Jazz Band. Welcome back to our Jazz Festival. We're going to get started. Ready there, boss? You was doing this. Wait for it. Ready? One, two, three. and Tyler Phillips on the Noah Cornwell on the trumpet. All right, that was The Way You Look Tonight, made famous by Frank Sinatra. Probably the version you might know if you know that one. This one we've played a couple times. We're going to let our Barry player, Vincent, go a little crazy over here in a second. Piece written and made famous by the legendary bassist Charles Mingus and his band. This is Moanin. If you're sitting in this area, you've been warned. All right. You're on, big guy. Maybe you just have some product. That's how it's like, oh, yeah.
Got a little rim.
We're going to mellow it down after that one, all right?
I think we should do that one again. Yeah.
If you caught our performance on Saturday, I talked about I bought this piece like from the gift store back in like January, and it showed up last Monday. Like a week ago today, I got it in my mail. So we played on Saturday. We rehearsed it twice. Now we rehearsed today, so now we rehearsed it 3 times. This is a great tune. It's kind of a Latin funk chart. Michele Fernandez is kind of a new composer in the jazz world, and she's incredible. She writes some just really, really cool stuff. So after the one we just had, we're just going to mellow it down. This is about a beach in Cuba. All right, so nice, chill and relax. We're continuing the tropical motif that Mr. Wintersheimer started with the middle schoolers a little bit ago. So this is Michele Fernandez, Veradero. And downbeat.
Yes.
All right. There's a rhythm that Vincent never plays, right?
I don't play it.
Ready? And ready. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, and. that's the band, so we'll just clap for all of them. That's a different way of words. All right, up next, we're going to feature one of my favorite bands, Tower of Powers. If you don't know them, you should look them up because they're on there. This is our ballad. This is our slow and pretty song, but it's not that slow. It kind of moves a little bit quicker. It's called "You're Still a Young Man," and it's about a guy who found the girl that he wants to marry, and he's still pretty young, and all of his bros are like, "Dude, you sure about that?" And he's like, "Yeah." And that's it. That's the song. So it's going to feature Skylar back here. It's going to feature Tyler a little bit with "You're Still a Young Man." Ready? One, two, three. So if you've been around, this is somehow, not kind of, I guess, unintentionally became the spring of Chuck Mangione around here. I've mentioned this before, if you're like me and you're a child of the 90s, you were probably initially introduced to Chuck through the cartoon King of the Hill. At least that's where I was experiencing Chuck Mangione. Legendary flugelhorn player. If you saw our indoor wind show, national bronze medal, cheap plug. So yeah, we featured little Chuck Mangione. We had the Land of Make Believe in there. This is a Latin tune that Chuck Mangione wrote and made famous back in the day. And we're going to feature our flugelhornist, our singer Skylar Gregerson back there. This is the Children of Sanchez. Judah, you ready? Go. Parker over on the drum set. Real quick, before we play our last tune, if we could get some help when we're done tonight putting this room back together, I'd like to go home at some point tonight. I know Mr. Wintersheimer would as well, so if students can help, but this needs to look like a cafeteria again when we're done. So any help with that? I also want to recognize a couple of friends up here. We just met Skylar. We have a couple of seniors who are playing their last ever jazz performance. So we already met Skylar on the trumpet and flugelhorn. We also got Noah Cornwell here on the trumpet. We got right here Zach Bledsoe on the outside of the side. Right over on the other side, we got Braylon Fisher on the drums. I'm always scared I'm going to miss somebody. All right, cool. So our last tune, this is one we're going to open up and have a little bit of fun with. I talked about this on Saturday. I threw these at these guys just a couple of weeks ago, and about 95% of the time when you hear us play a tune, or pretty much any high school group, it's always kind of an arrangement of a professional piece a lot of times, and like might make it a little easier, made a little modified. This is not that at all. This is the professional level version from one of the best jazz bands in the world, the Big Phat Band, Gordon Goodwin's Big Phat Band. They're based out of Los Angeles. You probably have most heard them in The Incredibles 2. If you saw that one, the soundtrack for that, it's they were the band that did the soundtrack for that. And this piece is a lot of fun, and it's not easy. And we did it in about 5 rehearsals. They put it together, and it was pretty incredible. It's one we're just going to have a lot of fun with. We're going to let them solo a little bit. Again, they've come up with things. They don't tell me what they're doing most of the time, and random instruments show up, and I'm already scouting out what might happen. But it's always going to be, we'll find it out together. All right, cool. So thank you again. It has been a wonderful experience with these guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to end with Gordon Goodwin's The Jazz Police. All right, Isaiah, you ready?
This one.
Okay, you look sweaty there. You go. You got this. You got this, Isaiah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. don't have it on, George. All right, so thank you. Have a good night. You guys want to play that one again?